Welcome back to another episode of Got no host today, so we're just going to be going about what we do. That's your boy Isaac.
JJ.
Moose.
Josh.
Just going into week 15 now here. Honestly, a lot of stuff we got to talk about with week 14. Let's talk about last night. Josh. Got no host today, so we're just going to be going about what we do. That's your boy Isaac.
JJ.
Moose.
Josh.
Just going into week 15 now here. Honestly, a lot of stuff we got to talk about with week 14. Let's talk about last night. Josh.
I don't want to talk about last night. I don't want to talk about it, but like,
What did we see, man?
honestly, they're not going to do shit this year. This reminds me a lot of 2 years ago, right after they went to the Super Bowl and lost, and everybody figured them out. They had like the most high school offense you had ever seen, and like they weren't doing shit. Next year they got Saquon, did the whole fucking thing. It's feeling a lot like that this year, but somehow even worse because it's just like there's no morale. Like there's no like they just seem defeated. Like the whole mentality, like the energy on the sideline, like they had to get like a fucking bunny or some shit for the locker room, and like that obviously didn't work. I mean, like you got AJ Brown out there. Basically, it looks like he's like giving up on plays.
Yeah.
I mean, Jalen Hurts is not playing well. I'm not really worried about them in terms of like the long term, but like as far as this season goes,
It's kind of a wash. Like, in
this,
a sense, it's not because like you are probably still going to be in the playoffs, but like.
Yeah, but this is the thing. If they just have to like win like I think like 2 more games, and they'll be straight as far as like securing their place in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that can't happen is that Dallas somehow wins the division. If the Eagles were to fuck around and like lose out on some stupid shit and Dallas wins out, they could get in. They could win the fucking NFC East. If that happens, I might kill myself, and you'll have to replace me on the podcast.
I understand, I get it. So I gotta ask though, do you think it's any correlation to AJ Brown?
I mean, he's a part of it, man. Like, yeah, I mean, he had like 3 or 4 like drops or like just like
One just
close misses.
flat out in the end zone. Like.
Yeah, one he just hit his hands. Like at least 2 of them like hit his hands. One of the picks was off of his hands, and then the guy caught it behind him.
Yeah. So I don't even mean just this game, but 3 of the games that y'all have lost this season have been when AJ Brown had 100 yards.
And then literally the last 3.
Yeah, the last 3
in a row.
games.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think that's like necessarily the direct correlation.
So Hurts obviously didn't look great.
No.
About a 50% completion percentage.
And 4
4
interceptions.
interceptions.
And fumble.
And a fumble.
Made history on
Two-
He
in the same play.
the one good throw I thought he made was to AJ Brown in the corner of the end zone.
Yeah.
The one that he dropped, yeah.
Or that one he beamed to a Devontae Smith, like in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
I don't know. Devontae Smith to me is the number 1 receiver on that team, but it's just AJ Brown can just have a voice and kind of start crying his way to get targets. Because another thing is like I think they said he had like damn near 13 targets last night, and like for what? You know what I mean?
Right. He didn't do nothing with them.
I think
6 catches,
last
100
night
yards.
also shows me a lot about. I mean, I don't know if it's confirmed or not because it's been so hard to judge Jalen Hurts just because that offense has been so consistent and very good for the last couple of years, right?
Yeah. 2, 3.
And it's been him, like managing the game and scrambling, making plays when he needed to. He's never really been a takeover guy, right?
Yeah, so I feel
I
like
say that, but then rewatch that Super Bowl last year.
No, he's played great in both Super Bowls. I'm not discrediting that. I'm just saying, like, it's always been, okay, he's a borderline top 10 guy, but is he?
right.
And here's why I say, like, we don't know that because you saw him last night, and you've seen it. I just pulled up the stat is him without Dickerson and Lane Johnson playing together.
Yeah.
So Lane Johnson could return next week. So and Leonard Dickerson got injured again last night, so re-injured. So we don't know how healthy they're going to be coming into this playoffs. But if they are, that's going to be a big ass thing. Because with games with Landon Dickerson and Lane Johnson together, the Eagles' run game averages 55.8 success rate with 5.4 yards carried, first and third in the league in those both statistics. The other 9 games, they got a 40.3 success rate, which ranks 31st, and a 4.02 yards per game, which ranks 22. So, I mean, right off the bat, you're getting the run game going. Of course, that opens things up as a QB. Not only that, but you definitely lose a lot in the pass protection as well.
No, right. I mean, that's the thing. You can't establish the run, then it's just, okay, well, then Jalen Hurts has to beat you with his arm, and that's not his strength.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
That's not his strength. And that's, you know, and that's a good point, though. Like, it's really hard to, like, judge him. That's why, like, it sucks. It fucking, like, I really almost turned off that game multiple times last night, and, because it just hurt to watch. But as far as saying, like, I'm not really worried about them. Like, I know, all things considered, as long as they can kind of secure some of those spots, like, get the O-line going again. I mean, Lane Johnson is fucking old, man. Like, he's still playing at that high level.
Yeah,
like,
he's still a top 3. He's been able to be a top 3 tackle every single year. And so when he comes back, I still think, you know, you just got him. You get him back. You just got Carter back. You got a dangerous team going into the playoffs no matter what.
Right. And that's the thing. It's like, they can turn it on when they need to. I just need them to turn it on. Like, I don't know what it's going to take to light that fire under them. Because, like, I thought for sure going into last week, going into this week, I thought when Dallas beat them, I was like, if that doesn't light a fire under their ass,
True.
Losing to those fuckers, like, come on.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see how it plays out.
That's the thing too. Y'all's defense played pretty well last night.
Yeah.
But it just came down to Justin Herbert saying, like, you know what, I'm gonna use my legs.
Herbert didn't play well until the last 6 minutes of the fourth quarter. I thought
that's pretty accurate. I would say.
Started scrambling.
So yeah, I mean, which was unusual, right? The
Started
Chargers have been a good
run,
team
like,
because of the offense and not so much the defense. Last night was a completely different story.
Yeah. No, that was interesting, honestly.
And the Chargers themselves have a pretty good storyline too. It's like to follow. I mean, they're right on the edge.
I was about to say, like,
they're 2 games behind Denver right now.
They smelled it like.
Well, not only that, the wild card too.
Yeah,
I mean,
they needed that win to stay in it.
They're just hanging on to it.
But to y'all's point about Jalen Hurts having to throw more, like, that played right into the Chargers defense. Like, because they didn't wait it. They were like, all right, like, you know, you'll get your little passes to, like, Goddard, who honestly was, like, probably their best receiver last night. And then, like, they go along to Devontae Smith, and, like, he was winning the one-on-one. But, like, you go to A.J. Brown, if he's not catching those first couple, then, like, they're just kind of like, all right, you know, like, he's not confident tonight, so, like, throw to him in bed. Like, we'll be there this time type of thing. And, like, that's pretty much how the game ended, too.
Here's a question for you. So with that game, right? You have the Chargers at 9-4. Okay. You got the Buffalo Bills at 9-4, and then you got the hot ass Texans in Indianapolis who just signed Phillip Rivers at 8-5. So one of those teams isn't going to make it.
Right.
Colts.
Yeah, definitely the Colts.
They're already on the outside looking in, just after this last loss. And they play the Texans again. And I think we played them in Indy this last time, right? So they're going to have to come into Houston, right?
No, it was
the last game?
It was the last time was in Houston.
Oh, okay. Dang, I thought they traveled. Still, I mean, even, and that's what we're talking about itself though, is the fucking Texans live on Sunday night, like, shut down the Chiefs, bro.
Mm-hmm.
CJ looked good too. Like, he didn't light the stats up, right? It wasn't
he was making the
CJ
plays.
I'll say this: he looked very inconsistent.
But he made the plays when he needed to, and like that's the thing I would is fair criticism I say about CJ. When you rush him, when you get pressure on him, it's a whole different quarterback, right? He starts throwing to like the grass. You know, you're just like, bro.
He did do that a couple of times actually.
But he didn't turn the ball over.
But
he made the big plays when he needed to keep the drives alive.
He was getting out of the pocket, like when he had to be mobile and make a throw, like on the run. Like he did that a couple of times, and I was just like,
it almost
where's
looked
that been?
like he. I mean, clearly he wants to improve his game, doing more what he did the first year, of course.
Right.
But also watching Davis Mills get rid of it quick.
Mm-hmm.
So you clearly saw him try to get rid of the ball quicker. But it almost looked at times like he was short arm.
Oh, definitely. It was like.
I think it's maybe a mental block.
There probably is one, and to your point of like him having he's missed 2-3 games.
Three.
With the concussion. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Watching Davis Mills just light it up and like the whole team rally around him. Yeah, he probably is just kind of like, damn, like I know I'm still the starting quarterback and all that, but like he just set a new bar for me. You know what I mean? And like to Josh's point and yours, like he was inconsistent Sunday night, but like there was some good stuff there, and if he can build off of that, then like I think the offense will be better. But like
you also got to realize the Chiefs defense, they're no joke. I mean they're not just pushovers.
They were catching injuries, but like even then, like
yeah, they're not scrubs.
That's the reason that the Chiefs have been going to the Super Bowl every single year. It's not. I mean, like you got to give Patrick Mahomes his flowers, sure, but it was most of the time it was because their defense has carried them. Mm-hmm. They have been like all of last year. They looked like frauds, and then they finally got revealed to be frauds in the Super Bowl. They frauded their way in, but like, but no, they are cold. So like that's why like the fact that CJ still played a clean game despite playing a defense like that.
Yep.
I'm
happy.
He played a good enough game to win. You got to give him credit. He did make timely plays.
Yeah.
Where it was great.
But it wasn't
some pressure.
Game, like,
where it was like, okay, that's something CJ can only do. That's great. What I didn't like was there was also timely plays where it was like, man, you could really put him away if he makes this throw. And it's right there. Like it's a perfect scenario. You got a guy open and he just misses.
Well, we scored like the first few drives and we punted like
every time after that.
Second.
But here's the thing: those plays that you mentioned that he could have put the game away. Vegas told him not to.
Is it recording still?
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So with that, though, I mean, like, not even talking about any more negatives with Stroud, because he looked fine at times, right? Like, just how it was. The defense looked good. Speaking of defense, though, the Texans' defense, this is probably one of the greatest defenses we've seen
in our lives
since the Legion of Boom. If you really think about it, because I mean, the things that they're doing, no defense has made top quarterbacks like Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes look as silly as they did. Those two combined for 5 interceptions and 0 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Against the Texans.
Yeah. The last 5 weeks, I would hands down say they've been the best defense.
Oh yeah,
easily.
Well, I mean, and like I've seen like stuff like they're putting up other stats too. I forget exactly what it was. But it was
points per game.
Holding an opponent under a certain amount of yards. It was either yards or points. But like the fact that they've done it under like a certain threshold every single game of the season, like it hasn't been done in like over like 20-something years.
There's only been 2 quarterbacks this season that have passed for over 200 yards on the Texans, and one of them was Matthew Stafford in Week 1.
That makes sense.
And the other one I think was it might have been Baker.
Sam Darnold.
Oh yeah, Sam Darnold.
JSN lit us up.
Yeah.
That was like I was feeling some type of way about that one.
Low-key, him doing that to the Texans defense, that woke them up though.
I think so.
Since then,
when you got a defense that has held Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, and there was another elite quarterback in there. Was it Lamar?
No, Lamar didn't play.
No.
He was out. He's hurt.
Did
we play Mac Jones when we played the 49ers? Was it Mac Jones?
I'm pretty sure it was, yeah.
And we played
there was a third.
He's not elite.
Well, no, there was a third elite guy. Anyways, when you shut down all those guys,
it was
something.
It was just those two and Stafford. But Stafford had 245 passing yards and Sam Darnold had 218.
Yeah.
So, I mean, those two being the only quarterbacks that have thrown for 200 on us, both in the NFC North.
You got two guys with over double-digit sacks. It's pretty insane.
Yeah.
No.
That alone. Not even talking about how cold the secondary's been. They've been lights out. Like, it's...
we gotta talk about that Rashee Rice hit. That was
The hit run?
Jalen Petrie,
that was
bro.
the craziest thing, man.
It looked like Sean Taylor did.
I could not believe that they didn't throw the flag on that, too. And
I
I'm
know.
so glad. It was clean, though. It was
Yeah,
clean.
no, it was.
But...
Bro, his leg went up in the fucking air, bro.
Talk about drops. Rashee Rice had so many drops. But like once he got hit after that, he was probably just like, yeah, I'm done with this game.
Yeah.
Or the interception where Kelsey got hit too. Yeah, like
that boy was looking at himself like, I need to retire.
That our defense is just doing that. I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Nah, like he's at that point just like just go home and be a stay-at-home like husband for your wife, you know, like just
man.
Just play house husband, bro.
So with that being said, we cannot get away from the fact that DeMeco Ryans is the biggest reason for the defense being that way. And DeMeco just brings something else. Our only issue right now is OC. He's gotten a little bit better with these play calls, but he's still... If we just had someone solid, I think they'd be a lot better. Probably wouldn't have lost any games, really.
What's his...
Probably only Seattle.
Dayball? Dayball was a fucking baller as an OC.
That'd be cool.
Not a great head coach. Good OC, though.
I don't know if I would go to that route.
I mean, it's as far as... I'd take him over what we got right now, at least. I mean...
Yeah, I would too.
At this point, though, I am glad we did not get Chip Kelly, because I was one of the people where I was like...
He already got fired, didn't he?
Yeah, they gave him that big-ass deal and they fired him
Yeah.
already. The Raiders just cannot give their money away fast enough.
Texans ought to bring in Gruden.
Gruden would only be a head coach.
Yeah.
I would love Gruden, but he wouldn't.
No, that'd be awesome.
I don't know, man.
It's the right situation. But...
If it's DeMeco Ryans calling him, he might do it.
Maybe. Do they have a relationship with
He
him?
probably wants to go
No.
coach Jackson Dart anyways, though.
Yeah.
That's a good-ass team. He could win another ring.
I can't disagree with you on that.
Maybe. And plus, he gets his foot back in the door after being pretty much
I mean,
blackballed.
that's true too. Like, yeah, he probably wouldn't even get a head coaching job right out the gate. So
He's been blackballed.
no.
Texans organization wouldn't bring him in after that shit.
Well,
They
probably would, but as an OC.
No, but like they've been pretty like that's one thing.
With all the shit that happened with Deshaun and then what is his name? Jack fucking
I don't
Easterby.
McNair's never worried about that shit though.
Yeah, they are. Like the Texans have the least amount of like fines and and like conduct problems in the NFL.
No,
like, people that have gone to jail, people that get in trouble like when they're not playing. Like we run a pretty tight ship when it comes to stuff like that. Like they don't like that bullshit.
I get that, but Gruden's finna win the lawsuit against the NFL, so.
I haven't heard about it.
Yeah, he's about to win that shit.
Okay.
He's coming back.
What's the guy that had like
the
shit with Tua? Brian Flores. He's coaching again.
But there was
DC, right, for Vikings.
Vikings. Thank you. Yeah.
There was never really an issue with him. People just, I don't know why they didn't want to give him a chance at being a head coach either. Because I mean, when he was in Miami, their defense was great.
Oh yeah, no.
And then not only that, he called them out. He said Tua is not the guy. He is not good. And then I think the first game after that, Tua threw 4 interceptions that game.
Yeah.
It's he's trying to tell you.
He's still throwing 4 interceptions.
Yeah, he's probably still concussed.
Then he got set up with the Raiders, and they're so bad.
You know, speaking of coaches,
What's up?
Dumbass decision by Andy Reid last night. When you go for it on your own 30-something yard line.
Oh, I could not believe
And it was
that.
tied 10-10,
Yeah.
and your defense has shut down the Texans?
Yeah.
Why the hell would you do that?
Probably because Mahomes is like, come on, let's do it type of thing.
I don't give a damn.
Yeah, no.
Mahomes ain't done nothing all game.
That's the problem. Like he is the coach. He should just be like, look, I know who you are, Patrick. Blah,
And
blah,
you
blah,
see
blah.
the way your defense has been playing. It's 10-10 for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no. But That was a crazy call for that.
But they had just scored on back-to-back possessions, so that was kind of why.
I still don't give a damn.
It gave
No, it was
the
a bad
Texans
call.
more fire once we got the stop.
Yeah, no, that was fine. I was like, you know what?
I was happy about it. I was like, I think, yeah, I was like, there's no way. They're going to get that shit. I didn't call out that first interception, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
That was one of the Lassiter, I think.
That was the second one.
Second one.
Mm-hmm.
Can we talk about how horrible it was watching Chris Collins?
Oh.
I was
first
actually
one was
hoping
Petrie.
someone was going to say
Chris
that.
Collinsworth.
Bro.
Just glazing Mahomes. No, the first one was Petrie.
Okay.
When he tipped it to himself?
Yeah.
Oh, that one was crazy. That was wild.
I almost called the Lassiter one, so I was like, alright, he's about to throw an interception right here to Stingley. That play, fucking Lassiter gets it, I was like, let's go! I saw the 4, I was hyped up, my boy was like, that's Kamari, but you did call the pick. Like, I'll take
What
it.
pissed
I'll take
me
it.
off is he would criticize the refs on like one bad call for the Chiefs or some shit, and he wouldn't do the same for the Texans.
Yeah.
It's like, dude,
No.
Bro.
you're full of shit, dude. The Chiefs, they get calls too. Everybody gets calls.
Well, I think they're like, I feel like the NFL is like trying to backpedal from last season with all the calls that went in the Chiefs' favor. Like, they've been calling a lot against them this year.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
like-
especially in that game, though. Like,
Yeah,
nice to
everyone's
see.
been talking about
Yeah,
it.
but I just don't want to hear complaints. Like
No,
this.
no one does. I agree.
Retarded.
I
I
agree.
mean, there's a point where like CJ made like he made a good play. It was like when they were driving, I think, to get that first touchdown, and he literally just like they cut the camera to fucking Patrick Mahomes on the bench, and he just starts blazing the dude, like talking about how like, that's a Mahomes-like play. Look at him getting ready to respond. It's like, can you just talk about the guy that's playing currently?
Yeah,
like,
right.
Good God.
I agree.
They gotta, like, they cannot allow that dude to keep commentating on Chiefs games.
Well, if
And
they're not in the playoffs, he's not going to.
the entire internet doesn't want to hear it. Everybody, we've been over it for like 3 years.
If he's calling a playoff game, I'm fucking muting it.
Can I just have the Manning
Just
cast on?
Yeah.
For real.
Well,
Man,
JJ Watt on there, man. Like,
Yeah.
when he loves the.
I'll tell you what. I'll make a promise to the viewers.
Oh,
If
boy.
there's a playoff game and you don't want to hear Chris Collinsworth, we'll do a live fucking show just for you guys.
Don't.
We'll call the game. Yeah, we'll commentate.
I like that. I like that.
That'd be kind of fun, actually. Live commentating.
That'd be cool.
That'd be kind of yeah.
Now here's a guy.
Log off.
All right, Moose. We know you want to talk about it. Phillip Rivers, man. Start us off.
Oh man, Phillip Rivers. What's your thoughts on it?
All right. Well, he hasn't played since COVID.
5 years.
They signed him on his birthday, which I thought was hilarious.
His 44th birthday.
44. Yeah.
He's older than 13 head coaches.
Oh, that's insane.
I fucking love it, dude.
I would say I'm excited to see what he does. I don't know what's gonna happen with the Colts, like just in general, because they were already plateauing and all that. But I mean, if Phillip Rivers just strikes something into them and gets them going again, like I'll honestly not hate seeing that. Obviously when he meets the Texan defense, I think he might reconsider everything. But
You go right back into retirement.
yeah.
Oh, we gotta send
But
him back.
those games before then, I'm curious to see what happens, honestly.
Well, Anderson gonna send him to the shadow realm.
Bro.
He's gonna forget all of his kids' names, bro.
Yeah.
Well, he already has.
Yeah. It's gonna be like that shit with
That's like the first thing I thought. I was like, so did bro just like wake up and they were like, hey, come to the facility, and he didn't tell his family, and then he's like, guess what? Like your dad got a new job, and it's like, oh no.
Oh, dude,
like
all
yep.
So,
All the
do y'all know
videos.
the relationship that he has with Shane Steichen, though?
No.
So the reason why they brought him in, and I saw this, it was pretty interesting. The high school that he was coaching at ran the same offense the Colts run, but like dummied down a little bit, of course, for high schoolers. But him and Shane Steichen would talk every single week about it, and he won them their first playoff game since like 2002.
Damn.
And so he knows that offense. Him and
Well, he
Shane
played.
Steichen are tight.
Yeah.
Although it's really weird because he's 3 years older than Steichen, but
That's
like
See, it's stuff like that. Like that's what's gonna make it funny.
Right.
The whole head coach thing, that's wild.
He's the oldest
I mean,
now, right?
he was solid with the Colts when he last played.
Yeah,
He wasn't prime Phillip Rivers.
No, he was. You're right. He was solid.
But he was serviceable.
Yeah. Oh no. No one's arguing.
And they went 11-5.
Yeah, it was another wild season.
And here's the thing, man. I don't care what you say, you can't not like the guy. After watching clips of him,
They were showing those automatically.
I mean, yes, he hasn't had the greatest postseason success. But I tell you what, man, in a year where we have Phillip Rivers coming back, we got a good chance to see one of the three old dogs in the Super Bowl. Phillip Rivers, Matt Stafford, and Aaron Rodgers.
I feel like there's only one of them that actually has a shot.
I think realistically, they all have playoff chances. And if you get in the playoffs, you have a fucking chance.
There's a road for all three. That's true.
That's a good point.
Now two of those roads are bumpy and filled with potholes and like lava lakes and shit. They're probably not gonna make it, but like
how many passing touchdowns does Stafford have now?
31, I think.
I mean, Stafford's been an MVP candidate.
Oh yeah, no.
So that's obviously your number one guy that has the most realistic chance.
The Steelers is just
they're in the lead for the division.
No,
Again, if you
sure.
sneak in and get hot at the right time, who knows? And it's Aaron Rodgers, who just went off against the fucking Ravens, by the way. Had a great game.
He did.
And then Phillip Rivers with this Colts team, who knows? They have a lot of weapons.
Who did they play this week?
They got it done with David
Seattle.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He gets thrown right.
They don't have an easy road to get there.
Oh shit!
I think they're done. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs.
But like you said before the podcast, just dump it down to fucking JT and hand him the ball, and then you got Pittman.
You got Pittman, you got Warren. Like they got Adam Pierce. Like they have. It's a good team. I don't know what the fuck's been going on from the last few weeks. I don't know if teams just figured them out. Like
Daniel Jones got hurt.
Yeah, Danny Dimes, I think, he started turning it over, and
they said he was playing hurt. He had a shoulder injury or something, and he just wasn't even his ball placement wasn't the same. Yeah. He wasn't running the same. That one little injury just messed him up, almost like the Kirk Cousins situation last year.
Y'all think that they signed him to another, because he's on a 1-year deal this year? Y'all think that they keep him?
I think they try to keep him.
I think so. So I mean, you're not gonna have a high draft pick. And he obviously...
They're probably getting him.
Yeah, their schedule the rest of the way isn't that crazy.
Yeah, they got the Browns.
The Jets, those should be 2 dubs. And then the other 2 is Patriots this week, and I think the Dolphins.
Eagles.
Oh, the Eagles. That's right. Their schedule is a little tough. They'll probably go 2-2. But 11-6 will get you there.
Yeah.
Just for shits and giggles.
Well, isn't 11-6
the Ravens playing the Bengals, they could win that. Then they got to beat the Patriots.
All right,
and then the Packers.
We're back?
Yeah, that's not happening.
All right.
They're done.
What were we talking about?
Phillip Rivers.
All right.
We're on the back end of that.
Back into that, yeah. As he was saying something about it.
Yeah, I was just saying that he could run that offense pretty well just with his relationship with Shane Steichen. With him knowing that offense, that's probably why they brought him in. And if they do activate him, I don't think it's going to be this week. Because, yes, this is probably a really need-to-win game, must-win for them. But against Seattle, that defense is too stacked.
I don't know.
They've been a top 3 defense all season. And
I don't think you brought him in to wait.
I mean, you want to make sure, he passed his physical, so now he's on the practice squad. So you want to see what he can do in practice first, right? You're probably going to lose this game anyways, even with him. But you're instantly just going to try to get him the reps. And I know, he knows the offense already, but against Seattle that quick, that's tough.
And with a team that he doesn't have chemistry with these guys.
I'm sorry.
At 44 years old?
I will take a 44-year-old with no chemistry whatsoever. That is a Hall of Famer, granted, against the crazy good Seattle defense over Riley Leonard.
Well, he's hurt, so.
What? Then that's more reason
Okay.
for Rivers to play.
Over a question mark of a fucking player, then.
Anthony Richardson?
Anthony Richardson.
No,
hold
on. I literally was listening to a podcast. They were talking about this earlier.
Again, nobody who even knows. Over a question mark? I mean, over JJ?
Jesus. Who are they going to put back there?
Exactly.
Brett Ripien?
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Brett ripping farts, bro.
Yeah, I'm not. No, again, I'm taking
He is
a 44-year-old. I'm taking Phillip Rivers every fucking day, even not knowing the offense over fucking Brett Ripken. Come on.
Damn, yeah, and Anthony Richardson's not getting activated this week either.
Yeah.
No.
Even if he did, it's kind of like the same scenario. Like, he hasn't played in so long. Would you put Anthony Richardson against the Seahawks defense?
Yeah.
It's not my 44-year-old quarterback I brought in to lead us to the
Well, if they had
playoffs.
any faith in him, and he was able to play, then they wouldn't have fucking done that.
Not
Clearly,
really.
they think he could still play. He thinks he can still play, otherwise he wouldn't do it.
They're just trying to get something out of that fucking investment, bro. Bust. Third pick overall, right?
Third, yeah.
Oof. Those first two picks
No, it was
before him, though.
It was the fourth.
Who was third? Rice?
Will Anderson.
No, because he was.
Second and third was
Stroud.
Stroud.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. It was Rice,
Stroud,
and then we had
Anderson, and then
And then it was
Richardson.
Yeah.
I forgot about Bryce. Can't forget about Bryce. He's not making the playoffs.
Franchise record.
God, that's crazy.
One game.
That was
Played one crazy game.
Against the Rams, too.
I don't know. They could sneak in the playoffs maybe.
But yeah, I think the Colts are cooked. They're done for. But as far as some big games this week, I mean, Bills Patriots. That's going to be a massive
And
game.
that's in
New England.
In New
In
England.
Foxborough.
Honestly, I think that the Bills are going to tear them a new one.
I think the Bills come in and they play.
Right after the bye week?
Yeah.
Mike Vrabel after a bye week is crazy.
You're right, but like I don't know. Maybe it's just a gut feeling, and like I don't really have much to base it on other than the fact that like they got disrespected in their own house by the Patriots. They're supposed to be like the ones that are leading this division for like the foreseeable future, and all of a sudden the Patriots come in and like fuck them up. Like I feel like Josh Allen is going to be playing with a chip on his shoulder.
And to the point earlier, we were talking about like how we could have a playoff scenario without Burrow, Mahomes, and Lamar. Josh Allen knows that, bro. He knows like he literally can't miss from here on out. Like, and then like a game like this is like the perfect example of like why they have to win, because they'll like the Bills will feel like, oh no, like 17 got us offensively, like the defense has got to show up, but like he can handle like the pressure now.
Did you guys watch the Bengals-Bills game?
That was a fun game.
That was
Crazy
such a good
fucking
game.
game.
Both of those picks, that
Great
turned
entertaining
around.
game. Burrow came out and showed the fuck out. The Bills looked flat, so if they come out like that, they're gonna get ripped a new one.
It's a good one.
But if you come out and play like you did the last 8 minutes of that game, and Josh Allen plays like he did, you got a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, they did have to have a couple things go that bounced their way, but that's football.
That was wild. The back-to-back picks.
Yeah.
I was so pissed.
Just like,
So it depends on what Bills team you get. Do you get the first half of that game, or do you get the second?
The closeout, yeah. No.
But I actually have the Bills taking that one too, but just because like what you said, like he sees he doesn't have to go through Mahomes. He's not worried about Lamar. He's never been worried about Lamar.
But it's just like the opportunity. Like
his kryptonite is not there.
Mm-hmm. And he can't miss the playoffs. And having a higher seed and being able to run through Buffalo to get to the Super Bowl, that's tough.
Yeah.
I will say
in that
this,
cold
though.
weather.
I will say this. Last 2 years, there's another team that he has not been able to beat. Houston Texans.
That's true.
I haven't fought them in the playoffs, granted, but
Well, we beat him in the playoffs with Watson.
I forgot about that.
It's going to be a refreshing year because you're going to have a lot of teams that we haven't seen in the playoffs in a while.
I agree.
Yeah.
And you're going to have some teams that were just used to seeing every year not there.
Damn, Josh Allen hasn't beat the Texans in his career.
Ever?
I don't think so.
That's worth a Google. Wait, who's your pick? Did you already say your pick for this? The Patriots, Bills?
I want to lean Bills on this one. I think it's a prime game, must win, I think, for the Bills.
Yeah.
If they don't get it done, I really don't have a whole lot of faith in them the rest of this year.
He is one.
I think it's a make or break game.
Right.
Oh, he is?
He has beaten the Texans, but only once.
Well, probably
Including playoffs, he's 1-4 against the Texans. Yeah.
Damn.
So he's beaten us in the regular season like once, but he's going to get PTSD if he sees us in the playoffs, bro. Because we sacked him 8 times.
That was crazy.
8 sacks, bro.
That was so crazy.
You know what's crazy? I think the only time Josh Allen did beat the Texans was whenever that season when the Texans went 2-14.
That checks out, though.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if we beat him that year. If that was one of those wins.
The only thing that came good out of that season was what Lovie Smith did in the final game.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be
surprised. Would you guys be surprised if we saw that matchup deep in the playoffs this year?
The Bills Patriots?
Yeah.
Not surprised at
I
all.
wouldn't.
Or the Bills Texans?
I mean, any of those really. I mean, Mays looked crazy and saying good. I'm going with Bills this game just because I'm leaning on experience. You know.
Just the stakes, like, yeah. No, I got you.
Because Drake Maye has been playing lights out. Like, it's crazy what he's doing this year.
Candidate.
Although, yeah, and everyone's still going to say, like, oh, he's had a weak schedule, but he's beat some pretty tough teams, too. Yeah, he beat the Bills.
Division game.
Now, let's just say
if he
the Texans end up playing the Patriots in Foxborough in the wild card round.
Yeah.
How do y'all think that would play out?
Do
y'all think Maye, if they
beat the Bills?
No, if they play the Patriots in the wild card, because I don't think they're getting the bye. I feel like it's going to go.
Texans play the Patriots.
I think
in Foxborough.
I think the Texans win it.
Tough, man.
Well, there's still a shot Texans could end up fucking around and
having a home game.
But you're right. Maye hasn't played a defense like that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
and,
that's where my question
he's
is.
going to have less experience than Stroud.
That's
playoff
really the thing.
Experience matters.
Yeah,
it does.
C.J. Stroud, Scott.
I would say the Texans. That would be a very good matchup for them.
Yeah. Oh no,
they would want that.
Without to mention, it would also. No, it wouldn't be direct revenge, but it would feel like revenge, at least for me, for all the fucking years that Tom Brady knocked us out of the damn playoffs. Right?
Yeah, that's exactly why I thought about it.
I want the smoke.
I wanted to.
Can we all agree, though, if Maye does, in fact, go off and get the job done against the Bills this weekend, pretty much locks up MVP in my mind.
If he sweeps them, yeah.
I think so. I mean, especially as long as he stays consistent and finishes strong, yeah.
It's just, it's him or Stafford.
Stafford,
right now it's those two.
Yeah.
No, but that's the thing. Stafford has had that one not great game against the Seattle Seahawks. Drake Maye has not had a bad game this year.
Mm-hmm.
Not a single one. I watch him like a hawk because he's on my fantasy team.
Oh, he hits the over every game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And you know what's crazy? The rest of his schedule is not tough. After this week, next week, Sunday Night Football against the Ravens.
That'll be fun.
The following week against the Jets. And then to end the season against the Dolphins. It's like, their schedule is not tough at all.
I can see the Dolphins.
Yeah, but that's because two teams in that division suck.
Yeah.
But I could see the Dolphins winning that.
Yeah.
I don't remember what happened the last time they played this year. If it was close or not. I feel like it wasn't.
Are you saying that because you think they'll rest?
No, it was close. It was close.
Well,
it was a 6-point game.
I mean, it's just because that's like a Miami thing. Is that they find a way to split that series with the Patriots.
Depending on how the rest of their games go, they might be fighting for a playoff spot.
Yeah.
That game too.
Well, I think they're kind of like playing for their pride after. Talking on them.
It has all that shit has to get blown up in Miami. That sounded crazy to say, but
honestly,
the team has to. I think they're gonna get.
Well, their head coach is fighting for his job.
Yeah.
At this point, I just looked at the only two teams that the Patriots have lost to, and I'm almost confident the Bills are gonna win now. The only 2 teams the Patriots have lost to this season
Raiders.
are the Steelers and the Raiders.
The Raiders, week 1.
Yeah.
I don't even remember that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. It was like, oh, well, I guess Vrabel didn't change too much, and then the next week they came out swinging.
Yeah.
When did they lose to the Steelers?
Week 3.
Oh shit.
So they lost to the Raiders in week 1, beat the Dolphins in week 2, and then lost to the Steelers in week 3. And then they haven't lost.
What was the score of the Dolphins game?
33-27.
Oh, I remember that. I
remember saying early in the season, like, I feel like when we were doing our picks, our weekly picks, like a lot of y'all were picking against the Patriots because like they started off like pretty rough. But like I was watching them just because I have Drake Maye fantasy, and I was telling y'all, like, I will say that I called it. You can run the tape. I said they're a lot better than they look, and here we are.
Now they got Henderson going.
Yeah,
that took
them long enough.
Henderson
like almost the whole
so
season.
damn good. And he's still getting almost outcut.
He didn't get touches for a while.
He was touching Vrabel's wife. That's why.
That's crazy.
Oh man. All right, what's the?
Well, another big game we got this week: Chiefs-Chargers. This will actually end the dynasty if Herbert puts them to bed.
So the Chiefs have a 15% chance as it is right now?
I thought it was less than that. I thought it was 9.
It could be.
I thought it was 9 already.
I thought that's what I read, but maybe.
No, I think if the
somewhere,
Texans lost, we had a 9% chance, and they had a 15.
Yeah, anywhere. I mean, either way, you got a very low chance of making it. Still make or break game. Like you don't want to be mathematically eliminated, so still you're gonna see the Chiefs go hard. I still don't think they win.
Yeah.
I mean, they lost the first one.
The morale's not there, man.
No.
This is not the same team.
No, it's not.
Kelsey's old.
What's T Swift doing to that man?
It's just old.
No. And after seeing how the Chargers defense played against the Eagles,
yeah,
I don't know. Both Super Bowl quarterbacks, this is the first time that's ever happened. 2 quarterbacks that went to the Super Bowl in the same week. 0 touchdowns, 7 interceptions.
I didn't even think about that.
In a single week.
Wild stat.
Yeah.
And they're both honestly having they're both in a regression year. For sure.
Well, Mahomes has been having a solid year.
Actually, no, you're right. If anything, he's been playing better this year than he was last year.
Yeah, a lot better.
Yeah. Up until the last few games, I'd say.
Which is just crazy. But, I don't know, thinking about it now, looking into it, I think when I sent my picks earlier in the chat, I had the Chiefs, but I'm thinking about it more, and I'm I just don't see any way they beat them. After looking back and watching some of the game last night, I don't know.
I don't remember who did I take.
You took the Chargers. I just looked.
I think we all
I'm
did.
taking the Chargers.
I put the Chiefs at first, so it was a must win. But honestly, we kind of killed their playoff hopes at this point. They need a lot of things to work in.
The Chargers already beat them too. That's going to be in their heads the whole time.
That was in Brazil.
Week 1 that was that Friday night game. Mm-hmm. Same game right after the Eagles-Dallas game. Shit.
What sucks is this one's actually still in Arrowhead, so the Chargers have to play basically 2 away games against them.
Mm-hmm. They won the first one. I mean, they're just in a better.
You can't complain about home field advantage when you win.
That's the thing. Chargers are playing with morale right now too. You can see it yesterday. You can see how much they were reveling in that win last night.
Don't nobody want to celebrate with their team more than Herbert.
Yeah. So that interview?
Yeah.
I'm trying to celebrate my team. He did not want to be there. She kept trying to ask him more questions. The one where he was just thank you.
I thought it was done with.
Yeah.
Beer.
So I think one of the biggest games of the week this week, though, the top 2, well, basically the number 1 and number 2 seeds in their conferences play each other this week. Denver Broncos, Green Bay Packers.
I think that the Green Bay
Packers,
I think they win, and I think that they honestly will reveal the Broncos to be frauds. My fraud detector is going off on those boys. If they didn't have that defense, bro, Every single game they've won has been a one-score game.
I'm kind of with you.
They've not blown out anybody.
That's true.
I'm kind of with you on that. I saw some rankings where the Fox Sports had them the number one team.
No.
I'm like, I don't think they're the number one team. I have the Rams. They had the Rams at 4. I had the Rams at number 1, I think.
Yeah, I still do.
They had the Rams at 4. They had the Broncos at 1. Ronnie Shout out Ronnie.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. That game could honestly be, that's a coin toss.
The Patriots.
The way the Packers defense has been playing, is Toy-a-thon still going on?
Until I think at the end of the year.
Oh yeah, Packers taking that.
Yeah, bro.
That's all you need to know.
Taking the Pack. Go Pack Go on now. Shout out Dylan.
Hey, shout out Dylan for real.
We try to get him on the Zoom, but maybe next time.
Next time.
Yeah. When does Toyotathon not start? End.
Yeah, when does it end? Because that's gonna give me my cause
The next couple weeks.
January 5th.
Oh shit.
damn, right when playoffs start, just enough time for them to crumble.
Yeah. To the inevitable playoff choke.
Oh god.
Even though Dylan loves to tell you, hey, the curse of 27. What's his name? Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, Bart Starr, all at
They were all
27.
when they won.
All right.
Next big game though, Lions Rams.
Oh. Lions have to win.
That's a
They have
must win
a
for the
chance.
Lions.
Yeah. Which is wild because aren't they? They're like, how many wins are they at?
8-5.
Where's it at?
They're 8-5. Yeah.
In LA.
It's in LA.
At SoFi.
Oh, fuck. They're toast.
I think so.
They're toast.
They could win it though. That's the thing.
No,
They could-
dude, they're toast.
No, they could win it.
They're
bro.
toast, bro.
Look who they. I mean, they literally just beat.
Cowboys.
They beat the Cowboys, and then who they played before that? Was it the Eagles?
Might have been actually.
No, because the Eagles have lost 3 straight.
They got beat by the Packers.
By the Packers on Thanksgiving.
That's
Oh yeah. Cause they.
Dude, they're toast, bro.
They're
toast. The Rams just look so good right now, dude. I'm not picking against.
Hookah, dog. My.
I am not picking against the Rams here.
Yeah, I picked the Rams for sure, but it's hard not. Yeah.
I think that game is more of a toss-up game than the Packers Broncos. To me, at least, the way I was looking at
Oh
it.
yeah, I think so too.
Because it just kind of depends on which lines show up.
What was the score of the Lions Cowboys? It was like 40.
44-30.
Damn, the Rams might hang about 40 on that.
Oh, hey, look.
I mean, the Cowboys
Rams-
gotta get off.
No, I
Still,
agree.
dude. Like
The Rams-
that Rams defense is way better than the Cowboys defense.
Yeah.
But I'm saying the Rams are gonna score.
Oh, and the Rams offense
Yeah,
is just
yeah.
as good as the Cowboys.
So, and that Lions
It's not
defense.
better, yeah.
Aiden Hutchinson gonna have to have a crazy game, to be honest.
Yeah, because that defense, I don't know, that defense shows up the most random times when it matters.
Some of the Rams?
Yeah, no, the Lions.
Oh, okay,
That's why it's hard to even go with the
They
Lions.
just lost a Branch, right?
Yeah, they lost Branch, but I think Kirby Justice
I think
back.
they're just too banged up.
Always a story, man.
Arnold, he's out too, isn't he?
Yeah, but Tyrion Arnold's been getting cooked.
I'm sure the backup's gonna get cooked too.
Hey, there was that game they played where they had nothing but backups, and their DBs were cooking that game.
All right, so final verdict. I got the Rams.
I
still
definitely
taking
said
Rams.
Rams. Yeah, Rams,
I
100%.
think I gotta go with the Lions. On this
Oh,
one.
I don't know.
Lions so low.
I see the vision.
All right.
Was that a
Last 60 second.
Lone Wolf.
60 second send off right here. All right, we got 4 games. 2 games of those are divisional games between the Bucks and the Panthers. Last 4 games. Who do we see going to the playoffs out of those 2?
Panthers.
Carolina
I'm going with
Panthers.
Panthers.
We're all going Panthers. That's crazy.
Bro,
It's written in the stars, brother. I told you.
Mayfield is hurt.
I feel like the Bucks are favored in that.
They probably are.
They're just like slowly fading away though, dude. Like the Bucks have had like a nice run the last couple years, but like right now when I watch them, I just like It's just like too much ground to make up, if that makes sense.
I'm just
and the Panthers were like trending up.
They beat the Rams.
Although
And
Mike
yeah,
Evans is supposed
because
to be
of confidence
practicing.
shit like that. Like
Mike Evans is practicing again, so I don't know. Maybe that does something for Baker, but
They're saying he might start on Thursday.
But right now, I'm having that hate that I have for Mike Evans, like right there with Baker Mayfield, because he screwed me.
Yeah, they do have Bucky back.
they'll have everyone like.
Bucky did look good.
What the hell happened to Buka?
Okay, no, I was literally listening to this today because like fantasy footballers were talking about this, and they were saying that like out of like 131 like wide receivers, like in terms of like catchable balls that are thrown their way where they've had like drops, like he has had like he's like out of like 131, he's like 106 or some shit like that.
Of like uncatchable
Of
passes.
uncatchable, like
Yeah.
it's not all on Ibuka.
No.
A lot of them have been.
It just looked bad.
He's had
last
some hit him in the
year.
hands
for
where
sure,
like
for
he's
sure.
just dropped. He's had some bad drops,
Yeah.
but it's not like the guy doesn't have hands, right? Like that's like
It's just a
big.
drastic swing of what you saw.
Baker's
at the
hurt,
beginning of the
man.
year.
Like Baker's hurt, and he's trying to tough guy it out. He's trying to tough guy through it. He doesn't.
That's what I'm saying. And like with the Panthers, like you were saying a second ago, like Bryce Young had like a franchise record passing against the Rams. Like
No, against
that
Atlanta.
or sorry, yes.
Yeah.
But like something like that.
Somehow
happened.
they always play good against
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Yeah, nobody in that division likes Atlanta.
And the Panther defense has been looking crazy.
Yeah.
Like they've been showing up.
What is it?
So
Brown. That guy. He's a beast.
Mhm.
D-line.
All right. Well,
I think that cuts it. That's it.
time to watch dodgeball.
Yeah. You can dodge a wrench. You can dodge a ball.
he said, "What's really important?"
Until next time.
Peace.